Here I'm asked to simplify the expression as much as possible, leaving no negative or fractional exponents. So first thing on this one that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my power of a power property. Since I have all of this being raised to the power of 2, I'm going to kind of multiply this 2 by every exponent that's inside that parentheses. It's my power of a power rule. Anything raised to a power raised to another power, I can multiply those powers together. So this one here becomes x to the power of 1/3 times 2, x to the power of 1/2 times 2, and then y squared times 2. And so when I do this to simplify, I get x to the power of 2/3 on the top, x to the power of 2/2, or just 1, and then y to the power of 4. And now what I'm going to end up doing here, how do I want to do this? I guess I will use what I know about my quotient property of exponents, where since I have two things with the same base here, I can subtract their exponents. So, okay, this is going to get ugly. But we have x to the power of 2/3 minus 1, since this is an exponent of 1, over y to the power of 4. That becomes x to the power of negative 1/3, which I know is ugly, but we're going to make it look a little bit nicer using another exponent property here, where when I have a negative exponent, it goes into the denominator, I guess the other side of the fraction bar. So if it were a negative exponent in the denominator, it would go to the numerator, and then vice versa for this one. So I'm left with just 1 on the top, x to the power of positive 1/3, because that's what I did with my negative exponent. I moved it to make a positive exponent. And then the last step here is because I was told that I can't have any fractional exponents. X to the power of 1/3 is the same thing as the cube root. So my final answer here is 1 over the cube root of x times y to the power of 4. And that is my final simplified expression. Most of the time, people put the whole numbers on the outside and then cube root at the end there, but either one of these here will work. That gives us our simplified expression.